Well, Darren, congratulations. 4 wins in a row. Your team really doing successful things at the moment.
Yeah, it was a very, very good win. Possibly the best win of the season so far in terms of what we put into it. The desire to get the win was fantastic. Putting our heads in the way of every cross. It was only really right at the death when Naismith's got inside and just clipped the post that we felt there was real trouble. But now it was a very good performance. Great goal by Jono. Fantastic finish. And we had other opportunities to kill the game off. But another clean sheet. Great base to work from. Lads are in a good place. Very good mentality at the moment. And we've won 5 games out of 7 now, and we've played, I think, seams around in terms of the way I think they should be. Is Fleetwood, we've played Sunderland, we've played Oxford, we've played these now, and these are a very good team. We've got some very good players.
Yeah, Johnson Clark-Harris's goal showing why you spent so much money on him. He's taken a bit of time so far this season to really adapt to playing for Peterborough United. For example, Sunderland had a big chance which could have maybe got Posh something from the game, but he did the all-important finish tonight.
Yeah, I don't think he's taken time. I think he's been excellent. I think he's done really well. Yeah, he missed a good chance at Sunderland, but strikers miss chances, and he's done excellent, really well for us. You've seen tonight, he's such a handful. He occupies 2 centre-halves. That's possibly why we've had so many goal scorers this season. But his goal was a magnificent goal. Great take on his chest, and what a finish. And like I said earlier, I think we had 1 or 2 good opportunities to kill the game off. Their keepers made 2 or 3 very, very good saves. Set pieces were looked a lot more dangerous. I was pleased with them. But no, overall, it was a really good win. It's a tough couple of weeks coming up for us. We knew today was going to be a long day. We travelled up today, but the lads' desire and mentality was fantastic.
Yeah, it must be nice for you to name an unchanged side and just keep getting the same result, win after win after win.
Yeah, I think I'll probably have to change it, as the games go on, because I've got to be mindful if I don't want injuries. But yeah, listen, there was no tie. They're fine. The players are fine. We've only just started the season. They're absolutely fine, and we'll freshen them up. Obviously, training sessions, we'll have to adapt them in terms of keeping them fresh for the game on Saturday. But as you've seen tonight, Broom comes on, does very well for us. Now Mason was excellent when he came on. I had no choice but to take my left back off because he could have got sent off. So that's why we have a squad, and they'll all be needed. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, talk us through that Butler switch, because it can take a brave manager to make a substitution in the first half when it's not injury enforced. But it was just clear that Butler was struggling to cope with Naismith on that right-hand side, and obviously in the referee's book as well, it gave him a decision to make as well.
Well, the only reason I made it was because he was on a yellow card, and he got one. It just caught his hand, but he recovered well from the early yellow card. I mean, Naismith's a very good player at this level. And we knew we had to deal with our wide players tonight. Thompson was outstanding again against that Ottawa, and I just felt that he recovered well, but set up the goal. Fantastic diag to Jono. But then there was another incident quite close after that, and the fourth said, "Look, he's got no more opportunities now." So I had no choice. I mean, a brave man to take him off, or a stupid man to keep him on. I would put it like that. So another tackle, and if he'd got it wrong, he'd have been off the pitch. That could have cost us again.
Yeah, Mason with a chance to get
plenty. Brilliant. Mason was outstanding when he came in. Really good. Yeah.
Had a great chance to get plenty more minutes. Broom as well off the bench, but you think some of those substitutes, given that you name an unchanged 11 and keep winning games, they'll be a bit frustrated at not being a part of a winning team at the moment.
Well, no, I don't think they will, because if you see the dressing room in there, everyone's absolutely delighted. We've got a really good squad. They're a good group, and we had a game this morning where we played about 9 under-21 players against Luton. We've got a big squad, but we've almost got a third group, as in an under-21, 23 group, whatever you want to call it. But they'll be called on as well. So, no, it's going well at the moment. And now we've got a really tough game against Hull. But what I'm seeing at the moment, I'm really pleased with. We know we've got good players, we know we've got ability, but the desire and the mentality is the main thing at the moment.
Yeah, hectic fixture schedule coming up. Plenty of Saturday, Tuesdays, and players off the bench will be keen to make their mark. Potentially a bit of rotation, can they expect?
Well, let's see how they are. We've got a long journey home. We'll rest them up the next couple of days in terms of we'll keep them fresh in training, and we'll see how we are on Friday.
Yeah, and Joe Ward looked like he took a bit of a knock in that second half.
No, Joe's fine. Joe was absolutely fine. I thought he was very good again, and his performances have been at a high level at the moment.
Yeah, Posh definitely on a roll. Do you think there's any areas where Posh could improve? You've mentioned before set pieces, for example.
Yeah, I thought tonight we were better. We looked more dangerous. There's always areas you can improve on, But what we have got at the moment is we're keeping clean sheets and we're defending very, very well. The shape looks good, we look solid. It's hard for teams to play through us. I would like to get that second goal. I thought tonight we had opportunities to do it, but in fairness, their goalkeepers made good saves. So, it's a big 3 points for us.
Yeah, and what was going through your mind late in the game with that Cal Naismith shot coming in from the right-hand side, just clipping the post? It was a scary final few minutes.
Yeah, I was right behind it, and as he's hit it, you think, well, that could sneak in. And it would have been unfair on my players, I felt, because of how much they put into it. But you need a break in games, and we got a wee break there.
Yeah, what's the plan then ahead of Tuesday? A big game against what you'd expect to be another promotion rival come the end of the season?
Yeah, I think they will be. I think Hull will be. I think they recruited well. I think the fact that they've come down hasn't affected them. So yeah, you would expect them to be rivals. But listen, there's no easy games. There's no easy games in this league, and there's definitely not going to be any easy games at the moment where there's so many games in succession. The games are not easy, so we've just got to maintain what we're doing, really.